You're not gonna believe who the Winter Soldier is. It's a big surprise twist, unless you have internet or friends. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This movie was incredible, like the Hulk. I referenced the Marvel movie. This is without a doubt one of Marvel's best movies ever. It's right up there with Daredevil, Fantastic Four, and all three Punisher movies. I'm kidding. Please don't send me death threats. It's like a spy, espionage thriller. I love how they went with that type of genre. If you're gonna throw Captain America in the modern day world, it's like, why not go for spy, conspiracy, thriller type of feel, instead of just having to be a soldier again. By the way, I should probably point out, yeah, I'm in my underwear, because it's the only Avengers thing I own. It's much more serious tone than any other recent Marvel films, and it totally works for this story, because you know the best solution is to go darker. The writing and directing is fantastic. It's pulse-pounding suspense, smart twists here and there, like the reveal of the Winter Soldier. And there's just enough humor, just enough. And it feels like its own standalone movie. Unlike the first one that sort of just felt like a big setup for the Avengers. I know some of you guys are gonna hate me for saying that. From beginning to end, the whole time, you're just Captain Hooked. The plot consistently escalates, it has great character moments, it's intense, it's just so damn good. Now right off the bat, Chris Evans, that's his name, as Captain America, Steve Rogers. He's the Captain of America, whoa. I loved him way more in this film than the first one, and even the Avengers. He feels more relatable, he's 10 times more intriguing and compelling to watch, because he's darker. Chris Evans can just step into this role like nobody's business. And he just gets buffer every movie. His arms are so damn sexy. I want to hold his arms and then feel it flex, which will probably send me flying off into this sky. He's more of the badass Captain America I wanted to watch when I saw the first one. It was the first time I walked out of a movie featuring him where I was like, I want to be this guy. He's so cool. You guys know that feeling I'm talking about, right? When you walk out of a theater and you feel like you're the main character. Yeah, I walked out of the theater and I just kicked a bunch of people's asses. It's totally worth it. Oh, and I remember Jeremy Jahns talking about Cap's shield. I call him Cap because, you know, we're buddies. And he was right. His use of the shield in this one is 10 times more badass. It feels like an extension of Captain America. You wish you had that boomerang shield so you can throw it at people who piss you off. Like when motherfuckers take one of your french fries without asking. Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. Best ass in the world. I would chew up that ass. I like her ass. She deserves her own standalone film. There's more focus on her character than ever. She's not a distraction in this film. She's great to have in this movie. Super sexy, super badass. Man, that ass. Best performance we've gotten of this character yet. Anthony Mackie as Falco Punch, as Falcon. He's Captain America's new black friend. He's like the Roger Murtaugh to the Martin Riggs. He's like Eddie Murphy to Nick Nolte. He's like Chris Tucker to Jackie Chan, who's not white. But don't get me wrong, he didn't play like a black guy. I mean, he is black, but you know what I mean. He was just this awesome soldier. He's really funny in the film, adds humor to it. Very charming, total badass. This motherfucker can kick some serious ass when he's zipping around the sky. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. It's the worst Samuel L. Jackson impression ever. They explore Nick Fury more than they ever have. You feel like you understand him way more by the end of this film. He also gets to kick ass in this film. There's this one car chase sequence that's led by him. So damn good. Just know this, best Nick Fury performance we've gotten yet. Can you imagine blowing Samuel L. Jackson? He'd be yelling at you the whole time. I want you to suck my motherfucking dick. Seriously, worst Samuel L. Jackson impression ever. Robert Redford as something Pierce. He's what you call a natural, where it doesn't seem like he's doing much. Then when you look back on the film, you're like, that was a great fucking performance. I love his freckles. And of course, the action and the visuals. The action is not just cool to watch. The action scenes are spread apart. It's not like non-stop throughout. And when the action sequences come in, they come in at the exact right time. Where there's actual suspense in the action. You're like emotionally invested. Your heart starts beating. You believe main characters can die. As far as Captain America and Black Widow go for the action, they just amp them up so much. I want to just spank Scarlett Johansson's ass. There's gunfights, there's martial arts fights. That's right, Captain America learned a shit ton of martial arts along the way. Now this isn't really a complaint, but the Winter Soldier doesn't really have much focus in the film. He's not in the movie that much. I mean, is he cool? Yeah, he's cool. He's villainous, sometimes a little scary. But overall, not entirely sure why it's called the Winter Soldier. Maybe it's referring to more than just the Winter Soldier character? Because there's a much bigger plot this film is focused on than just the bad guy. So if you're going into this movie mainly because you want to see the Winter Soldier kick ass, you're probably going to be disappointed. But if you're going into it because you just want to see a damn good film and take this movie on its own merits, then you're in for one hell of a show, my friends. Because this film is an IMAX experience. Yes. This movie just had me all giddy. I want to be in an action movie one day. Let me get straight to the point here. All in all, I gotta say Captain America, the Winter Soldier, got it super duper Ryan right. Alright guys, thanks for checking out my review for Captain America the Winter Soldier. Why don't you go ahead, scroll that comment box below, and tell me, which celebrity do you think has the best ass? And if you want to see more episodes of Straight to the Point, bing! Pause. Unpause. I want to throw out there that we're going to be releasing a spoiler review of Captain America the Winter Soldier. Jerry and I. He just released his first impressions. He does videos of him come on the car after he's done watching a movie. It's really cool shit. I never heard Jerry's shit before. And last but not least, if you want to get updated every time one of my reviews or videos is out, go ahead and click on this button on my dick to subscribe. That's right. The dick. Let me tell you something about this little soldier. He bangs all kinds of chicks during the winter. That's right. He's the captain of America. Boned all kinds of American women. And after my raid review, he's hoping to bone some Indonesian chicks.